Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
Salutation, darlings. Zorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time, we were doing some old quests, and I'm terrible at describing things. Anyway, last time we were doing some old quests and finally closed the book on a very old musical-based civilization. Very fascinating. This time we're finally doing some event quests. Shutterflash Memory Hunt. Hot in a flash or cold just as fast. Talk today. It's said that Lepine Pauline has developed a groundbreaking new lens. But why does her apprentice Ninette look on the verge of tears? Oh,
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short.
let's go see. Could they be the ones Master mentioned? The golden-haired traveler and that flying fairy dressed in white. Why are you staring at us and muttering like that? Is there something weird on our faces? My apologies, I didn't mean to. I just thought... There's no rush. Please take your time. I'm Ninette, and my master, Lepine Pauline, she told me about you. Said that you're the legendary adventurer Zorwing, and that you travel with your best companion, Paimon. I never imagined I'd really get to see you in person. Oh, so you're Lepine Pauline's apprentice. Guess her business really has been booming lately, huh? Yes, it's all thanks to her that I was able to get back on my feet after a really hard time. Did something happen? I used to study photography under another teacher. I wanted to make it on my own someday, so I spent all my savings on the best camera equipment I could afford. My teacher said my skills weren't bad, and I really believed that if I just took good photos, I'd be able to make a living. But when I actually went out on the streets and saw people, I got so nervous that I couldn't get a single word out. Every time I tried to say, "Hello, would you like a photo?" the words just got stuck in my throat. Poor thing. In the end, everyone just went to the photographers who were friendlier and better at talking to people. Before I knew it, I'd almost run out of Mora, and I even thought about selling my camera just to get by. That must have been really hard. It was right then I met Master Lepine Pauline. When she saw my equipment and the photos I'd taken, she encouraged me and had me work with her to test a new lens. She said there was a calm, gentle quality in my photos, something she didn't see in anyone else's. So, when Master finally finished developing the Shutterflash lens, I was really happy, probably even more than she was. The Shutterflash lens? What kind of lens is that? Captures every movement and expression perfectly, even when the subject's moving really fast. But it's still in the final testing phase, so we need to take a lot of real-world photos to gather data and make sure it works properly. Since Master's been tied up with other work, she's handed this task to me. I was thinking I could try finding a few people to help with the testing. But it happened again. Whenever I tried to talk to someone I didn't know, I got all flustered and couldn't make any sense. Everyone just looked at me kind of confused. They probably thought I was acting suspicious or something. A few days went by and I still couldn't find anyone willing to help. I couldn't even handle something this easy. I guess I really am hopeless.
Hey, don't cry. It's really not your fault, okay?
Really? Asking strangers for help like that is hard for anyone. Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. You already tried your best. And maybe we could lend a hand. Zorwing's got great photo skills, and she knows tons of people all over the place, so getting models should be super easy. Really? You'd actually help me? Whoa, thank you so much, Zorwing. Then please, take this special camera with the Shutterflash lens. I'll be counting on you to handle it. Please take some photos of your friends. Try to capture their most natural, expressive moments. The first of the challenge, correct pose based on the silhouette. Function. Second phase, the camera needs to be adjusted. Silhouette designed. Assist function may be used to receive help from camera settings. Cool. I'm like, I see Lolly. Oh my gosh. Little from the Collective of Plenty. I forget her name. Skirk. Oh my gosh. Scoffier. Sino. Nilu. How's it? Yai, Miko. Noelle and Eula. Honestly, the only one, literally only one I wasn't able to name. Oh my gosh, what's the little one's name? Kachina? Kachina. Kachina. I eventually remembered. Oh, let's switch the temporary or not. Read what's oh right. Every single time I see that and it's like read, I'm like, what do you mean? Huh? I guess I never looked at the last two photos. That was a fun event. The holiday events are always so fun. Let's go take some photos. What do you mean the location or character is used by their quests? Do not do this to me, game. What is it that is it oh no.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt?
Hey Lisa, how are you?
Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
You saw right through me.
You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us.
Clearly.
Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Hmm. Bye, Lisa.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh,
Yeah?
and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway?
Who knows?
And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
No, and it's not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yeah, Alice and her tea party group. Another magic book. Huh.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Speak of Alice, and she shall appear.
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
I've heard of it.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The
Ah.
actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Okay, so how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Mm-hmm. Par for the course.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I see what's going on here. Really should have seen it coming.
Hey, the huge book donation. That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Huh. Complete Witch's homework related quests to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain character skills and constellation effects will also change. Each Witch's homework quest is focused on a specific character. Obtain their corresponding characters and their level to 70 and unlock related quests. Well, since we've been dragged onto this. Yeah, no, all of mine are already level 6 constellation. So, might as well get a free wish out of it. Let's see what this is about real quick. I mean, might as well. Huh. You know, the last time we were here for we were here for so very long, and I'm very much looking forward to a short quest. Next time we'll do Witch's homework. We'll see what this is all about. Maybe I'll accept all at once. Maybe I'll just do one. There's room for a couple more. Ooh, if what's his name? Varka. I can imagine Varka being here. And I'm Loki's. Yeah, because he's involved with the Hexen Circle. Varka, Alice. And then the Sealy Girt chick. Okay. Well, the Sealy chick and Alice for sure, but Varka can also possibly. Anyway, I'm not going to think about that anymore. I'm not going to think about this any longer. What we came here to do was take some pictures. Short, sweet, to the point. Do I need to be upstairs? What about Darren? Hexen's party includes at least 2 extra characters using secret right effect. Skills, yada yada yada, bunch of stuff. Oh, it's how his constellations are affected. So 1, 2, 4, and 6 are affected. And this is okay. And then yeah, that's just all. Borum, Dahlia, and Durin. Who's Dahlia?
Oh, traveler, do you see?
Anyway. Problem for later.
I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
Maybe reloading the area? Photo? Do I need Noelle?
protect you?
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
No. Can I equip the camera now? I think it was over here. I'm so very confused. Uh-huh. Unexpected commission epilogue. Please complete it first. Unexpected commission epilogue. What?
Whenever you need me.
Unexpected commission epilogue. Which one is that? What is... For sakes. This.
I'll be there.
At your command.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
I'd like to ask about these books.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect.
Fair enough.
Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Doors just open. Also, I would hardly say that this area out here is the same as that area. Also, that was... Disappointment is immeasurable. Oh, hello there, Honorary Knight. Are you here to see Master Jean, or is there something I can help you with? Just having a little stroll. I'm currently conducting a routine cleanup of the area around the Knights of Favonius offices. Most of the dust has been cleaned out at this point. Next, I'll be reorganizing our old files. Those documents have piled up for a while now. I'm thinking that everyone will have an easier time looking them up if I sort them into different categories. Also, I can learn a lot from those who came before me in the process. It's a form of training too, isn't it? You're as serious about your work as ever, Noelle. I was going to call her Nicole for a second there. Jesus. I'm just doing my duty. You and the other knights are always pushing forward, so I've got to catch up as soon as I can. Your resolve deserves remembrance, so allow me to take a photo of you. Me? I mean, you're most welcome. It's just, I just finished cleaning, so I'll be covered in dust. Ah, but that's the point. I mean to capture you at your hardest working. I mean to set the Maid Knight's decisive breakthrough. A bit too soon to call me that, but if you want to take the photo, it would be my honor. Covered in dust though I may be. I'm sure you'll hit the shutter at the perfect moment. Near perfect. Your photo taking skills are simply flawless. Cool. We've got one now. Made in training. Sword stands atop the waves. Oh, let's go find one Eula. I am so aimless. I'm like, was that Fatui guy always specifically there? Anywho, Eula, dancing night. Spindrift night. Okay. Ah, Zorwing, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, Eula. Where are you on duty? A routine patrol, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a necessary activity that keeps me in fighting shape. Mondstadt's enjoyed relative peace lately. And there have hardly been any threats worth mustering the reconnaissance company for. As a result, everyone's been going a bit soft. Work-life balance is a good thing, you know. You're not wrong, but as squad leader, I must keep my combat strength up at all times. After all, the swords of our enemies are not dulled by peace. As such, I'm used to finding quiet places to practice my swordsmanship between patrols to make sure I don't get rusty. In that case, the time is nigh. Let me take a photo of you. What an interesting request. Still, I move pretty fast. Are you sure your camera can keep up? No need to change a thing. I'll keep you in the frame, no problem. Confidence, I like it. In that case, I'm going to go at full tilt. Watch closely. The waves rise and fall, fall in but an instant. In but an instant. Oh, yeah, there it was. The fourth hit of a normal attack. 100%, really? This is your... That's 100%. Not bad at all. You're pretty good at this, I'll admit. Alright, let's continue on. Leaves rustling in the breeze. Let's go find one Kazuha. We'll often marvel at how the Knights of Favoni's headquarters stay spotless. To her, brushing away dust is no different from swiping a greatsword. Each motion, a quiet discipline that hones the heart as much as the blade. Sword stands atop the waves. High cliff stands at the edge of the snowy mountain, where the cold wind cuts sharp as steel. Few ever set foot in the harsh, isolated place, but for her, it's the perfect ground to clear her mind and hone her blade. The winds of Ritu carry the scent of the sea and red maples, a mix that readily stirs the wanderer's heart. Before setting sail once more, he faces the wind and embraces the spirit of his homeland. Let's go see Kazuha. Ah, yes. Kazuha is probably the closest thing I have to a favorite character. Like, I love all of the characters. I love, like, 99.9% of the characters. I love, like, 99% of the characters. Like, like, there are some characters that I have, like, pointless personal petty beef with. And then there's, like, literally just one character that I'm just like, who are you? Every single time I'm reminded of her existence. I just know her as the perfume chick. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, I could tell you something about every character. Like, except for Emily. Like, I just like, every time I see her, I'm just like, oh yeah, you exist. Very pretty character. I love her design. I love her outfit. I love that she's polar. You. The perfume. Like, I've never met someone more. Like, literally, ever. Like, all of the other characters, at one point or another, have, like, some main questline story related moment. Like, I say that. You know, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm like 90% certain that literally every other character. And then there's just you. Like, and if you're like, oh, you just gotta do her quest. Well, yeah. Yeah. But, like, oh God. But, like, that can't be the only time when she appears. When else does she appear? What else does she get involved in? Who are you, Emily? You just exist. Like, I can think of, like literally every single other, like, character. I can think of a moment where, like, especially when it comes to 5 stars. I do suppose, like, some of them, like Escoffier, for instance. Like, yeah, no, okay, there's, like, some characters where they're definitely more not on the main story path, which is fine. Not every character needs to be on the main story path. But for some reason, it's just hit me really hard with Emily. She's the perfume chick, and literally my brain got 404s anything else. Other than she's really pretty. Like, gorgeous. Like, stunning. Amazing. The wind here carries a touch of sea salt and the distant woody scent of merchant ships. And it brings news of old friends, too. Have you been well, Azorwing? It's been a while, Kazuha. What brings you here? The Crux is presently docked in Inazuma for resupply, and I decided to take the rare opportunity to visit my homeland, to take in its sights and sounds and listen to the wind that blows here. The winds of Rito are always more clamorous than elsewhere, mixed with partings and reunions, hope and confusion, it is a place where you can hear great many stories. Would you mind if I took a picture of you? Like to capture the wind that blows in this moment as well. All things in this world have their shape, and so it is with the wind, albeit glimpsed in the falling leaves, the rising waves, or in the moment where a traveler's clothes flutter. I hope that my presence will allow you to give shape to this ephemeral force. Just stay as you were earlier and feel the wind. In that case, may you write the verse that best describes this wind. Alright. There are so many attacks and poses.
Wind strategy.
Third hit. A normal attack. Cool. Again, always so close. Excellent composition. You've clearly captured the poetry of the wind. Kazuha is always just so cool. Leaves rustling in the breeze. Lady Guji pauses beneath Tanishaku. A faint smile on her lips. Was it today's duties went especially smoothly, or did a quiet half day spent with a friend bring her even greater joy? Anywho, character that I entirely pointlessly have beef with, Yai Miko. Just, and it's like when oh my gosh, I remember when she first came out. Such a cool character design. Such a cool character design. Like, slight little hint, backstory hint. Character that I spent the most money on. Hands down. And it's like ever since then, I've just had personal beef with this. Literally, character I spent the most money on, and I have the most beef with. Every time she talks, I'm like, oh, you bitch. Just, I'm the most salty about her entire existence. I don't. I hate that she calls this little one. I hate her. Just like I say hate, but I say it with the most, in the most mild sense, and with some amusement. So when I say I hate Yai Miko, I say it like incredibly mildly, like like milquetoast mild. Not a single bit of actual spice there. No true anger. Just like just Yai Miko. Well, little one. What are the odds? Or did you come running after hearing my itinerary for the day? Uh, did you just see the Shogun? Why, haven't you got a good nose? I smelled something sweet. But no, I was merely bringing some snacks and a popular light novels over to a friend who is not the outgoing sort. Is A following the latest series as well? To hear her put it, she means to learn about recent changes to Inazuman's preferences in the entertainment and leisure. She even discussed the topic with me. It started as a serious analysis of reader preferences, of course. But before long, she suddenly asked me, so what happened to that character in the end? It appears that even the mighty Raiden A is not immune to the allure of a thrilling tale. The look on your face, as you said there, is the look on. I would disagree, but oh, is your true purpose for being here? Oh, how you must have missed me during your travels. No. Go on then, do be discreet with your choice of angle. And you? Anywho, no need to linger too long. Once we got everything taken care of, let's move on. Also, what they say, Lady Uji pauses beneath the Tenjikaki swings around line lips to the city to use. Anywho, hold on. I need to do something real quick. BRB. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah. Hello. Testing. Hi. 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 How are you? Cancel. No, I don't need a photo session. Go here. Did this drifting yellow sands. In the drifting yellow sands, General Mahamatra's stance grows even more solemn. Without a word, he fixes his keen, hawk-like gaze on the shapes far ahead. Okay. You know, sorry about that. I had to take a business call. Business is such a serious word. Business. But yeah, no, I had to take a bit of a business call. I and hopefully you weren't waiting too long. Literally, no idea how long you would have been waiting just now. But yeah, no, uh, literally can't speak anything about what I was getting all up to and whatnot. Yeah, no, sorry. TLDR, business call, business. Oh, I should watch the Lego movie again. It was so fun. And there is a sequel, so that sounds fun. This was supposed to be a short stream, and yet here we are an hour later. Sino! Hello, friend. It's a serious face you're wearing there. Are you on the hunt for a criminal? Ah, it's you. No, today's investigations are complete. Nothing unusual found. I was just thinking about why those passing air might seem so litless. Tiring journey, perhaps? Or maybe they failed their mission. My guess that they might be in a mite of financial trouble. That sort of thing tends to be the might out of tends that sort of thing tends to the might out of Aramite. How about something a mite more cheerful? Could I take a picture of you? Ah, I see. Still, if I were just to stand there, the resulting image might lack impact. Don't worry, I'll use electro. That should light things up a bit. Sounds like a plan. I'll make sure to catch you in action. All right, it's in your hands. Don't miss out on this critical moment now. Nope. Hold on.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Anywho, just slight update on my previous call before. Apparently I wasn't done with that, but I am now. Let's see. Photo taking excursion. On the stage of the Zibar Theater, she rehearses each step again and again, like the quiet pause before a flower opens. That moment of poised anticipation is part of the dance she treasures just as deeply. And we continue onward and onward. Of course, these locations are like far from each other. So for some reason, as they tend to be, they just take forever and a day to. They just take forever and a day to teleport to, which always, always a tragedy. Nylu! Ah, Azorwing, it's you. I'm not disturbing you, am I? No, not at all. I'm just putting a new dance together, one inspired by paradashes basking in the sun after the rain, dewdrops hanging off the petals. Still in the early planning stages, and many of the movements are still quite unrefined. I feel like there's still something missing. When the description sounds beautiful, would you mind if I took a picture of you? You want to take a picture of me? Like I said, the dance steps aren't quite ready for prime time yet. A practice section before the dance takes its final shape. That too is part of art. Okay, I've got it. In that case, I'll give these movements my all. Be sure to capture the moment when the flowers are in bloom.
Here! Positions! Yeah!
Charge attacks. Didn't even think about charge attacks. Oh, that is damn near perfect. Sharp top-down angle. Didn't even read. I just noticed that. Oh, I haven't even been reading the camera tips. I've just been wiggling it around. Mostly because I love photo things like this. Thank you for capturing my dance. With how exciting she can, with how exacting she can be, you might worry she'll scold you if the photo isn't perfect, just as she does with her trainees. But there's no need to stress. This is merely a small dessert by the name of a keepsake shared between friends. Well, let's go find Escoffier. Nothing new. That's fine with me. Escoffier. Ah, it's you, Zorwing. It's been a while, Escoffier. You cooking up a new recipe? Not heading up to the kitchen today. I'm here as a taste tester. Savannah's trying to come up with something new and has asked me to check on her. That said, this is the 5th take on the same dish so far. It's not the texture of the ingredients being affected by a few seconds disparity in temperature control. If it's not, then it's the aroma of the spices used dominating due to over-seasoning. You're as exacting as ever, I see. Of course, cooking is a science, and our friendship isn't going to change that. In fact, our friendship and our duty to our customers demand that I be strict. Do you actually? Well, then, would you mind if I took a picture of you then? At a time like this, if the pictures are going to be for public display, you might suggest finding another moment. We need to put the set together with care and carefully adjust the lighting and angle for best possible results. I'm just taking a commemorative photo. I'm also looking to test out this new lens. Alright. There's a bit of time before the 6th redo. It's the 6th redo anyway, Jesus. In that case, let's see whether your lens or that new dish will come out on top. Oh, looks like you know quite a bit about photo taking. That is a hilarious look. But nice to know that she's a joyful creature. Ruins of the past. As she gazes at the time-worn landscape before her, it seems as though distant memories have begun to stir. Of all of the characters that we were taking photos of, wasn't expecting Skirk. She tends to be a bit hard to find, although it's partially. Hey, bub. Shh. You're fine, bud. Our dear friend Skirk. Or not too long ago. Ah, it's you. It seems our paths crossed once again. Haven't seen you in a while, Skirk. Both have and haven't seen you in a while. Are you here on some sort of business? I'm observing the scars left upon this world. An explosion destroyed this place utterly. But now people have built something new atop that wreckage. All things must end, but where one thing perishes, something new can be born. You've grown stronger since we last met. It seems you've not neglected your training. That's good. I actually do have a small request. I'd like to take a picture of you. A picture? I'm merely a passerby as far as this world is concerned. Why should I leave marks of my existence behind? I'm not a passerby where I'm concerned. Every reunion is worth commemorating. If it is something you have decided to do, then do it. I will be here. You can begin anytime. I mean, in this, it's dropped a little. Interesting. I do like they always have the quote-unquote proper versions. Even with a new book and a cozy bed beckoning for her to stay, she sets out nonetheless, drawn by the chance to witness the sign said to emerge only as the mist fades away. Oh, let's go see Molly, local grandmother. Let's go see the local grandmother of the tribe. Yeah, I do suppose that even though it's in the next, that's right after Fontaine, that Natlan, location-wise, is pretty far from Fontaine. We do have to travel, like, quote-unquote, have to travel through Submera to get there. I guess it makes sense that the loading time is a bit longer. Yeah, otherwise, I'd be like, just follow the coastline. Although that would put us off of Kohakan Cliff or Ochganatlan, right near the Fellower Feather Clan. Instead of over by the Children of Echoes. See the lolly. Oh, good. You're here, Zorwing. Long time no see today. Long time no see, Lolly. I'm surprised you're not sleeping in today. Oh, please. I go out for walks once in a while. Thank you very much. And in any case, my divinations last night predicted that good things would come if I went out today. If this doesn't count as fulfillment of said fortune, I don't know what does. Well, then let us add to the tally of positives, and let me take a picture of you. Well, it's not that you can't. It's just I stayed up all night 2 days ago and finished the latest light novel volume. So, look me over real quick. Do I look okay? The dark circles around my eyes should be gone now, right? As radiant as ever. Really? No tricks now? Just so we're clear, I'm keeping all the ones that don't pass muster. You only get the best of the lot. Well, I'm going to be getting all of the photos. No angle seems perfect. So weird. Like, built up? Like, what is that angle? Like, it's not... Like, you would think that that would be like little foot, right? Then it's like, that would be this. It's like, then... What about these? And that's just like, but a lot of it. Wow, so much better than I imagined. Not even looking at it. And it's from the front! Jesus Christ! The primal or glimmers. I really should have tried looking the other way. For some, stone mining ends when they strike ore or come up empty-handed. But for others, mining means moving forward through the mountain's darkness until the rock before them breaks open to reveal the first glimmer of new light. I've proceeded to... for the life of me, I can't... Kachina. There we go. Kachina Minecraft player confirmed. Jesus Christ. I am running out of brain power. A tragedy. Truly a tragedy. Kachina. Ah, you're back. Oh, you seem to be in a good mood. I found some awesome ore during this excavation. If polished properly, it could turn into a big shiny gemstone. That's great. Right? To be honest, the dig didn't get off to a good start, and I almost went home empty-handed. But I thought to myself, I should hang on a little longer. So I did. And then I held out a little longer, and a little longer. I don't know how many times I repeated that, but I got it in the end. I only realized that the sun was setting when I got outside. I wound up digging all day. That's our Kachina, alright. Let me take a picture of you, shining bright. Really? I kind of get shy in front of cameras. I'm not sure if this will go well. But I'll do my best. You're already doing your best, Kachina. You're great just the way you are. Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Ah, I'm paying more attention to little details like this in both of her ears. Oh, close enough. This is master level photo indeed. Amazing. Yeah, there. Honestly, I'm still salty about Sweet Lollies, how I did that one. And that introduction. Go to the epilogue. See our Fondanian friend. Wait, no. It's whatever. I was gonna be like, wait, no, I needed to go re-resonate with Pyro. You know. But alas, I'll have to do that at a later date. Zorwing, Paimon, you're back. Took quite a photos this time. The Shutterflash lens worked great. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for your help. While you were busy taking those photos, I started thinking I can't just stand by and do nothing, or I'll never make any progress. So I worked up the courage to ask a few passerbys for help, and I even managed to take quite a few photo shots myself. I think that should be plenty of data for testing. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Thanks to Zorwing for stepping in as well. Lapine, Pauline, when did you get back? Nanette said you'd be busy with something else lately. Well, obviously, it's a massive deal. Enough to fill my pockets to the brim. Things got pretty busy for me lately, so I'm really glad you're there to help Nanette out. She's got the talent and the taste, that's for sure. She's just a bit shy. With your help, she's really taking an important step forward. So what's this massive deal you've been so mysterious about? Don't tell Paimon you've heard another wild rumor and went all in again. What? Of course not. I've learned my lesson. This time it's the real deal. Safe and sure to make a fortune. That doesn't sound entirely convincing. If I tell you now, it'll ruin the surprise. Once it's done, you'll be the first to try it out. On over the test data, the Shutterflash lens didn't just meet the theoretical specs, it actually outperformed them, with capture precision nearly flawless. With all this valuable performance data, new ideas are already flowing. I can practically see the next generation design flowing ahead. The next generation? But Master, we've only just completed the test for this version. Gotta write this down before the ideas slip away. Nitty, hurry up, my notebook quick. Yes. Oh, those two are adorable. And that's the Shutterflash. The primal ore glitters in the Shutterflash memory hunt event.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
we'll give this a try. Because I'm still short one Anefa. Tragic. I got those two, but instantly just converted. Tragic, truly. Anywho, my darlings. Let's see. We got all of this. Always remember to collect that. Event details. Let's see. Eula's, I'd say. Kaza's. These two are close, but I'm always more fond of Nilu. Skirt. Sorry, Scuffy. Adorable, but. And then see Lolly. And with that, my darlings, I'll catch you next time.